What's going on, Geminis? What's going on, my twins? How y'all doing? Welcome over here to the Inward Vine Tarot. I'm your reader and advisor, Reverend Bosley, ready to give you your general forecast for April 15th, 2019 through April 30th, 2019. Thank you, Gemini, for coming over here, spending some time with me, getting some information. If this should be good for the sun sign of Gemini, the rising sign, and the moon sign of Gemini. So whatever, come on over. This is general. If this doesn't resonate for you, Gemini, you can always check your moon and rising sign as well. Don't just stop at your sun sign if things aren't sounding correct to you. There's many pieces of you, not just your sun sign. So make sure you're checking everything if something isn't sounding right to you. All right? Glad to have you here with your good air energy. Yes? I got a set of twins. My twins are 18, about to graduate high school. So dualities and all that stuff I'm very aware of. And I can't wait to start this with you guys. You know what's funny? I don't really know many Geminis. I know maybe a couple. Maybe one or two, but, you know, but they're ruled by Mercury, just like my home planet, my sign, Virgo. But if y'all ready, I did some shuffling beforehand. Got you with the Rider-Waite. I got to use Thoth as clarifiers, and I use Doreen Virtue's Goddess Oracle cards as another little piece to the information. So let's get to going. I love the High Priestess. Whoa. Gemini, it's like you caught in between some things. You know, the high priestess, she's about her own intuition. She stands in between the physical and the non-physical. Death, the non-physical. It's like, Gemini, what is internally causing you some angst? Like, this is not showing up as an external thing. This is an internal breaking down of something or looking at something. You're like, spiritually, I myself, I'm just not right. I don't feel like I feel like I need to move on into something else spiritually. Something else with this Knight of Wands that lights my fire to get to know the universe more, to know the energy that courses through me some more. You know what I'm saying? Being real, having real talk with myself with this Queen of Swords. You know what I'm saying? This is an internal, that's what came out to me. That's the energy coming off the cards. Like, there's an internal fight for structure and balance. You know, that's what I'm getting here. You're in there, with the Nine of Wands, you're being bold. You know what I mean? And you're standing in there and you're trying to fight. But you're like halfway in, halfway out. Things are kind of there, not all the way at their completion. You're trying to find your root. This a control that's spiritual. Because right now, things just don't feel right. Like disappointed. Like you're disappointed in how how your walk spiritually is going. It doesn't feel like you're being led. You don't feel like you're being led properly. So you may set out to find your own way spiritually, you know, because there's things that we get told and we buy into, and then there's things we have to walk away from after time because our intuition just says that ain't it. It's time to crack the shell open, to be something different now. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely where we're at, and it's coming to me like that. It's not coming to me as something that is even monetary. It feels like you've been struggling internally with some things, not really knowing which way to move. You're just kind of there, and it's not fulfilling to you. So it's time to drop it. It's time to drop it, let it go. Do the internal work necessary to figure out what it is that you need to move forward in that way, to grow and to feel what you need. That is, you know, you're hanging in there, though. That's what I can say about you, Gemini. You're hanging in there. But things are just not all the way how you want them to be. And it's an unfulfillment. You know what I'm saying? In an area, in certain areas, I don't know. But definitely, this is something that I want to say pray over or meditate over. These are things that are going to take a lot of spiritual strength to get through. You have to be fortified in that way, spiritually, because that's where it's trying to get you to. There might be a fight going on there, Gemini. And you're trying to think logically about it with a little bit of reason, but it's still not giving you what you need. So we'll use these as a little bit of clarifiers to thought. The Hangman, it's asking you to look at it a little different. Yeah. Three of Discs, the works. Put in the work necessary. Learn, research what it is that's causing you your problems internally. Ace of Disc. On top of the Ace of Disc, the Hermit. Four Cups. Yeah. It looks like there's a message that's been offered to you that you just don't want. Like, you know, no, that ain't quite it. So now you want to take some time to really look at things. Something don't quite sound right. Something's not quite adding up for you, Gemini. And you feel it in your spirit. And you know it. And and you're trying to hang in there, and you're trying to face it the best way you can, but the reality of things is going to start creeping in here. The reality of it all. You know, that a certain change is going to need to be made internally for something else to show up in the way that you want it to, because right now it's not. The Hermit is asking for introspection. So here we go. Goddess Guidance Oracle card. Fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So let's see what that has to say. I always like to read especially with these books, not the tarot cards, but oracle cards, give y'all what the reader or what the maker of the card meant by making it. So for Ostara, message from Ostara. Springtime is any time when the light increases within your mind and entire system. If you feel heavy, dark, or even depressed, then you can lighten up by fueling yourself with positive intentions, nutritious foods, and anything that sparks your feelings of love. Surround yourself with beautiful flowers, brighten the colors in your wardrobe and home, and draw back the curtains to let in natural light. You can paint a sunnier outlook within yourself, which will give rise to all sorts of new opportunities, since like attracts like. Feel more energized and powerful as you spruce up your inner and outer worlds. Then capitalize on this increased vigor by starting a new project that really makes your heart sing with excitement. This card signifies pregnancy. You will be involved with a successful child conception, adoption, or custody resolution. Your desire will fully manifest in the springtime. There will be a resurrection of the old. Your new idea or venture will be successful. It's an opportune time to make life changes. Again, we already said all that. We already said, let those old things go. We're starting something else. It doesn't even fulfill you anymore. And that's what I'm saying. Get to that. Birth something new. Spiritually, because this is an inner battle. I said that. The hermit is calling you inside to do the internal work. That priestess is calling you to the inside. You know what I'm saying? You got to put in the work, though. There's three discs telling us, three of pentacles telling us, put in the work necessary to find the structure that you need for your spiritual life. Okay, Gemini? Thank you for showing up with me. Hit me up at the Inward Vine Tarot if you need any personal readings. All right? See you next time, next month.